Olivia finally said that her husband didn't do this. And I said, it's about time she stuck by him because everybody running around accusing Ned and not thinking about the fact that Carly and Sonny both got enemies. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chester. This for General Hospital, June 2nd, 2023. Okay, so we might as well start with Carly, Michael, Sonny. So Michael comes over and he's basically trying to convince Carly to turn in Sonny. And he was like, if he had a choice between Carly and Sonny, he gonna turn in Sonny, of course. Everybody know that, especially since they beefing now. But he eventually tells her about the video and shows the flash drive. I said, get the flash drive from him. I said, get the flash drive from him and destroy it because Dex said he don't have a copy. I said, first of all, they both lying because was it a phone he sent it to? He had to because he sent the video in a message. And every time you send a video in a message, it's a copy, even if you delete it. Unless you permanently delete it or whatever. I said, they all lying. Because then so Michael probably got multiple copies because he had it on his phone and he put it on I guess there was a flash drive. It looked like a flash drive and everything. So I'm like, okay, take the flash drive and destroy it. But either way it go, I feel Dex said he did it. When Jocelyn was like, get her the copy of the video, she'll turn it in. He was like, he don't have it. He said he don't have the video. He did a job, and once he do jobs, he don't keep evidence. I said, I don't believe that. I said, I don't believe that. I said, I believe he might be having it. He might have it for his own protection. Who knows? And then Michael, he was like, that's he got it on the flash drive. And I said, it was on his phone, so of course. But he's like, Willow convinced him not to turn him in, and he knew it would come to use, or he didn't think it would come to use. But now, since the situation with Carla, I said, first of all, how you know that they ain't gonna, I know usually they have you sign some type of document that says, okay, we making a deal and stuff like that. But who's to say they didn't come up with a document? They just said, give us the evidence. Like Jocelyn was saying, she gonna turn it in. Imagine turning it in, they get Sonny and Carly, especially if she turn them in, or Michael decides to turn Sonny in. I was like, that's not gonna help. Especially if Carly ain't the one to offer up the information, that's gonna backfire. They're gonna be like, we got both of them. We've been trying to get both of them for years, especially Sonny. So look, got Sonny and Carly, both of them in jail. But yeah, Sonny sees Ned and confronts him. And I said, so he's like, basically, he just displaying. He like, of course, that's the mother of your child, and yada yada yada. I said, they in love with each other. They gonna always be in love with each other. But Ned just keeps saying he didn't do it, and then he was like, basically, how did he put it? Something about God, and he swear by God is his witness. Something he said, and I said, well, any other time you made a thought, okay, he said that means he's telling the truth. I mean, he is telling the truth, but I'm giving an example. But nowadays they take his name, God's name in vain. Everybody be like, swear to God, swear to God, swear to God, stuff like that. So, but Ned actually is telling the truth. And Sonny's face, I feel like he believe him, but he got to continue to act like a tough guy or whatever. And then when Ned leaves or whatever, he says, somebody, or they trying to use Carly to get to him. I said, this man, I said, it's Nina. I thought everybody was gonna start to. I mean, now Sam might end up investigating as well as everybody else. I said everybody gonna come to the same conclusion. Who would want to stick it to Carly right now? I mean, usually, Carly got a lot of enemies too, just like Sonny. So they would come up with Nina, and then they think back to how they found out. Of course, there you go. But I feel like everything gonna blow up during Sonny and Nina wedding if they make it that far. Also, like I said, Olivia finally said her husband didn't do this. And I said, about doggone time. And then, who we gonna go with next? Sam and Dante was in there. They was interfering, make sure they was telling Sonny basically that's a public place. You could do that someone else. And Sonny said it's to be continued. I said, Sonny, you wrong. I know deep down you could tell by his facial expression, Ned didn't do that or whatever. They shouldn't have. And then Drew, Drew wasn't on today, but he over here trying to get revenge. Sam offered to help get information about Tracy. And I said, everybody gonna regret this. They doing too much. Then let's get this out the way. Ava, Austin, and Mason. So he brings up Sonny, and I said, "Look, it always boils down to Sonny." And then we know he got Nicholas, and Nicholas is alive. But I was like, why? What? Why do they want Sonny? And does he have something to do with the hit that was out on Sonny? Like, is Wu in it? There's so many questions in regards to that whole situation that they haven't addressed yet. But maybe that's an upcoming storyline. But yeah, I think we're gonna say Jordan them for last. Or should we say Trina them for last? Michael, Carla, I already talked about it. But Carla still says she ain't gonna do it. Dex tells Jocelyn he in love with her and no one's ever looked out for him the way she has. And he wanted to know, was it too much for her? And she just kissed him. I said, you could have said you in love with him too or something. She just pulled him up and they kissed. I say, usually you supposed to say you in love with him too, but I don't know. The way she acting, I would say she in love with him. But let's see. Jordan and Curtis. So Jordan okay. I said, look, they ain't got no type of respect. Why you in this woman's house talking about some what Curtis did, and he was wrong for that. He should have told her, but at the same time, you shouldn't expect it so much from a married man. And I also feel like Curtis was wrong for ending their marriage if he know he still got feelings for her. So now this a whole complicated situation. And even though Jordan said she ain't gonna wait and all that stuff, how long before the truth comes out? And will Curtis get a chance to tell Portia before Jordan do or somebody else do? That's gonna be a factor. Watch, once Curtis realized he really want to work it out with Portia, somebody gonna slip it up or slip it out or let it slip out that they kissed. And I said, that's why you should have told her. But yeah, she done came in there mad. I said, you can't be that mad. You knew he was married. I mean, a divorce ain't gonna happen in a day regardless. So, but at the same time, that's on Curtis as well, because he should have waited and worked on their marriage instead of giving up so fast, especially over a lie, over somebody lying, and now you were lying and you don't want to tell the truth or whatever. Gonna ask her, but Jordan did right. She was like, Curtis wants Jordan to give him more time, and Jordan, she said she waited 2 years. She said she can't wait a minute more. And I said, right, 2 years was long enough. That's a long time to be waiting on somebody. And I said, yeah. So I agree with her. She said she ain't gonna wait no more. But when she went outside, I was like, yeah, this ain't over. This ain't over. But he said he got feelings for both of them. And I said, well, you shouldn't have got married. You shouldn't have got married. Look, you got feelings, but which one do you see yourself? I mean, technically, he's married to Jordan, and now he's married to Portia. So it's like, that's a whole complicated situation. But they say next week he's supposed to give Drew advice. I think Curtis supposed to give Drew advice about something. I said, you need to give yourself some advice and take it. But let's see. I think I forgot something. Oh, yeah, Curtis had said him moving in isn't reconciliation or whatever. He ain't fixing things with Jordan. He moved into the guest room and everything. And I said, does it matter? Does it really matter? I think the only people I haven't talked about is Trina and Spencer. So, he got their key. They at the place to get the box, and they get it. And they was looking at it and everything, and I was like, what is it? And then they pulled out like a tablet or something, but it was dead. And then they pulled out a receipt. It was the receipt Esme had when she bought those substances to get the Oswald dude as well as Trina. And I had forgot about that. I was like, I had wondered when I first started back watching General Hospital, I was like, did they ever find out what that girl did to Trina or not? And Spencer said he knew he had found the substances or whatever, but I guess he said something about it getting lost. He forgot. It was so much going on, I guess. So they got a receipt. At first I was like, then they got a letter. And I said, is that going to be enough? Like, can she say that ain't her handwriting, or will it hold up in court? Then they got a video. They got video evidence. So they got a letter, they got a receipt, and they got a video of Esme. And on the preview for Monday's episode, Trina is saying, is there something you're not telling me? And I was like, what they talking about? Because Trina ready to go down to the station and tell and give everything anyways. And I said, what if something else goes wrong? Because I don't see this like ending now. I feel like it's more to come or whatever. But yeah, and then I guess we finna get ready to find out if Esme's memory actually is gone. But yeah, Trina ready to go. I said, y'all should have never had her. And also, Trina brought up a good point about how long had Victor had this evidence, and if he had not died, like when would they ever have got the information? I said he was using that as leverage. Ain't no telling what else Victor know. And ain't no telling what else he got planned for Spencer now. But we just gonna have to wait and see. Well, I think that's it. Y'all let me know down below what y'all thought of this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a great weekend and a great rest of the day. Until next time, deuces.